Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. You have been sold out. This na the message wey Comrade Newton bring come today. Comrade Newton dey talk about Dangote trailer wey kill people for Ovia for Edo State. He also talk about African leaders. Make I leave you, make you hear the message wey Comrade Newton bring come today. Enjoy the video.
Dangote trailers is claiming people's life for free. A lovely and a wonderful day from me to you, all the lovers of freedom, as many that is launching, to see how our life became better again, our life become great again, that will become a city that is set upon the hill that can never be hidden, that will core value, the purpose why God made us in those images after His likeness will be seen. So God Almighty bless you all richly. Please, as usual, if you are watching, make sure you share, because we are in our normal locations with a higher frequency, a higher energy, a higher vibration, a higher consciousness. Please, a lot is happening. A lot is happening. I'm going to be starting by playing a video to you. I know I've uploaded the video already to all our social media handles. I've uploaded it, but there is a sense why we must also listen to it vividly, a part of it from this very video. So for those of us that are interested, that want to change their thinking, their aspiration, and their mindset over the new Africa that is coming, which is the new earth. It's the year of Aquarius. I know many people are still trying to act like a doubting Thomas, but no need for you to start pretending. Things are changing. What we got to do, we have to change along with the changes. Very, very important and necessary. So what we do right now, I want to play part of the video to you. Still on this our father. I call him today one of the father of Africa, William Ruto, the president of Kenya. And Kenya have two main figures right now that have been, who is recently fighting to see how we have a better Africa, a united Africa and all of other, which is Patrick Lumumba and William Ruto. They are from the same country. So we are not having a representative from Nigeria yet. The only one we have is Nnamdi Kanu. They locked him up in incarceration because they don't want your life to be better. That was the reason why they locked him up. Now, before I even share now, let me play this one first before I share. Then I play this one so that we'll be warming up with this, then before we go into sharing. Please, if you are watching, don't hesitate to share, please. Very, very important. Now let me play part of this very one to you so that you vividly understand what we are about to talk about. And we're also going to be enlightening you about Dangote. I'm going to be playing the audio because of viewer discretion. So I'm going to be playing the audio to you of what also happened in Ovia. Some persons also died today. The video was forwarded, we have the footage. So this all is a part of the population agenda.
The multilateral development banks
so
have shareholders.
Let's go there.
Being in debt is not by the system.
Look at it.
To be in debt. If you are paying 8 times, the chances of you being
now
in debt are 8. Our being in debt is not by default. We were set up by the system to be in debt.
This Kenya president.
If you are paying 8 times, the chances of you being saddled with debt are 8 times higher than the next person. So how do we get out of this? Our suggestion is that before we leave here, let us agree, let us have a consensus on a win-win. The multilateral development banks have shareholders. Those shareholders cannot allow them to make certain decisions. So it's okay. So how do we keep the shareholders happy? Let us tell them we will pay our debts.
Please, you are listening.
10 years or 15 years grace period and make the debt a 50-year loan. And we stop not paying the money we are supposed to pay next year. And they give us 10 years. What will happen is immediately the resources that we were supposed to pay for debt servicing become available to us to sort out the immediate issues.
So for development.
I'll give you an example. In Kenya, we are paying $5 billion every year to service our debts.
$5 billion to service debts in Kenya.
Not to pay the
$5 billion. $5 billion to service debt. That the interest to $5 billion every year in Kenya. Don't you know that is a whole lot of money that can make a full country like Kenya to be like Dubai? Now, if you begin to trace it, the same people who have given them money, and this debt they are servicing today, it was not used for development. It was shared among the people that was in government with the same West. It's like they're giving you something with the right hand and collecting it with the left hand. So that was happening there. So before we start elaborating on a lot of things, let me just do one or two sharing. Let me do one or two sharing. We are not going to be spending too much time in this very video, but as many that are going to be watching it, you are going to be enlightened more than ever before. I promise you that. You are going to be seriously enlightened more than ever before. So just give me some time. Let me just quickly share it. And Otin, you are very close to all these things. You will not be able to understand how Africa became very poor today. It is poor governance that make Africa to be poor. And do you know our leader will be going to this France summit? We are not be getting good result from it. I think this is one of the meetings they have ever went. They went there in 2015. Nothing good was done. Nothing good was done. This is the first time. Because the transition to global greatness. If at all you choose to be sleeping, something will hit you on your head and say, wake up. If on a peradventure, some persons choose to be sleeping, something will hit you on your head and say, wake up. Go and do what you get to do. So, that's what we are seeing today. Please, it will be very, very nice. Please, you can share this video if you can. Just share the video if you can. Very, very important. That's why most of the time sharing is a little bit difficult for me because it causes a lot of distraction and it takes a lot of minutes. But I must make sure that each of the topic is treated at least 5 minutes for each topic. I've already talked about the one of Kenya. If I thought we are not going to be going there again, I think that is better, so that we use that same space to also do some other things. Because we are going to be addressing this issue of Dangote trailer killing our people. The trailer driver, they don't take precautions. You know, when agenda have been marked out, some certain things have been marked out, particularly when land or how some certain areas have been marked up for demolitions. So in most cases, if at all you go to the estate and try throwing stones inside, particularly when nobody's there again, they don't mind you after all. The government is also going to come and use caterpillar to destroy it tomorrow. That's how they always do it now. You know Facebook of a thing. They are fighting us from every corner because they know our world is sophisticated. But if they are using sophisticated weapon between Iraq and Iran or Russia and Ukraine, it's not a crime. They know our activism is strong. That's why they fight every Facebook that follows us all the time. So that's some of the inconveniences and some of the prices we get to pay as a people. So after this very sharing, let's just go to the topic and elaborate on it step by step. But I'm going to make sure today that we'll go home with something very unique and important. Now, breaking, William Ruto said, we want to be at the table where we all are looking, where we are all looking for solution. I've told you this before, that we have to be at the dinner table of human civilization, not at the food to be eaten, not as a waiter, but as a diner, somebody that's going to eat the food. This is what William Ruto have did also in Paris. Now, the various institutions and governments that were supposed to intercede and protect you is the one that sold you out. The various institutions, when I mean institutions, like all these palaces, and the governmental bodies, they are the ones that made it deal with you. The reason why you are seeing a lot of menace today in our society, because they don't care. That was why Michael Jackson sang a song those days. He said, all I'm going to say is that they don't really care about us. They don't care. And we always blow it out of context. That's why we start putting blame on some certain person who speak the truth. Let's assume a building or an institution is doing what they get to do. People like us, we must see it. We must see it. Because some certain persons have been made right now for destructions, that's why they don't bloody care. Now, there was a video someone sent to me today about what the speech of Patrick Lumumba, what he said. What kind of country or what kind of society are you building down for your children? The life we are living today, at the time you've grown up to be a woman or a man, whether you have children now or not, what will interest you most? Not the society that you are living. Create an enabling society for your children. That's what makes you to be successful. Enabling environment for the one that are coming, whether you have children or not. Our father tried. They tried to change one or two narratives, but the system does not allow it. The time of our father, we see a lot of them advocated, criticize the same government, buy observer, buy newspaper, buy daily whatever. They read, they wait for NTA network. Our father waited for Nigeria to be good, but at the end of the day, non la veille. And right now we are here again. And why were they doing what they were doing? They were doing it for you and I. But today, the shin and shine is not still seen. Now, are we going to still live this kind of society for our children? The question is no. Now you have been told that one is sacrosanct. We will agree in Paris and conclude in Nairobi, Kenya, says William Ruto. But before you know, they agree in Paris and conclude in Paris. That's what they used to do. But the recent speech of the incumbent president of Kenya, he said we will agree in Paris and we are going to hold another meeting again when we get to Kenya, Nairobi. But before, it was not like that. And this is the kind of Africa that we want. Right now, you have to go and sit up with this cabinet. I get the legislators of the Kenyans today might have been united more than ever before. The efficacy and the efficiency is not being seen in the way they administrate. Nigeria was not still like that. Now, if you check U.S. Congress, the reason why today, the only thing the president of America, in most cases, have the command to do without calling for a meeting is to bring it down. Because the commander-in-chief. At the time, the generals tell him that, yes, sir, we have caught him. He's trying to run. Are we going to bring him dead or alive? Now he go talk the final say. He don't need to call for Congress for that. Every other issue must pass through the Congress. He must pass through the Congress. The thing is that you have to give the final verdict. I guess, look at what he said. He said, we are going to agree here in Paris. And the matter will be concluded in Nairobi. Which any of our words, or which everything that be done by the federal that were concluded in the one idiot. No one. No, apart from what we favor them. You will see that there is never a time what you say you believe today and admonish much, you show more, more concern about it. They will stand the test of time because they were never for the people. So in all our activism, we have been a winner. We have been a victor, not a victim. Now that was what William Ruto told them. Go and watch the very video from the very page you are watching from. Spend time about 15 minutes. I was able to divide the video into two by using a simultaneous equation. I put part of it in our page. Let's go there. Let's watch some of our leaders. At this I will not call you from watching side. Maybe at times also relieve your names because it will boom. But always search out information. Watch our leaders, how far they are going, so that you know the next line of action you are going to take tomorrow. Our leaders today, they are trying. The only leaders that are not trying, and they are not even in the drawing board, are Nigerian leaders. The only leader today, and thank God they relegated them. So you that always feel Nigeria is the giant of Africa, no way. One, Nigeria is expired. Two, the leader, they stole an election. They are not even recognized in the African, in AU. Nigeria were supposed to be the one that is spearheading AU to the African Union. They cannot say anything there because they have calamities and crises that they can never fix. They can't fix it. That's why in all these things, you are not seeing anything Nigeria have done, apart from the population agenda, the Dangote. I did a video yesterday night, it's not about 24 hours. Today, this man, trailer, have also claimed lives in Ovia River. I will be playing the audio to you. Claim Dangote, this is the population now. What did you expect? The havoc Dangote trailer have done in Nigeria, I don't think it's helping the economy. Dangote sugar. Now let's get whether I never even they transport gas, they can't jant. Now let's guess if Ibata and Dangote never get. He get everything. Why will a government just give everything to one particular man to be handling? Why? I can't get it. Because you that was supposed to speak, you feel your voice is not important. It is important. The world need your voice to succeed. The world need your voice the same way your heart need oxygen to function. But you are keeping quiet, feeling that you are isolated, you are nobody. You are somebody. Without you today, this world will not become a better place. That's why you have to do the little you can. I told you before now that at the time of your trial, do the little you can and leave the rest for God. It's another for you not to do anything at all. And there's something that's happening in France again. After the pension issue, property were born. Let me just read it to you. France stopped public transport and deployed 4,000 officials. 8 fears of third night of rioting. Building and vehicle were set on fire. 1,000 took to the streets after a video emerged of a teenager, 17 years old boy precisely, or get it. I think it was 17 years old boy. So identified only by his first name, Nahi, who was shot during a traffic stop on Tuesday in Parisian suburb of Nanterre. Now, because of one boy that were killed by police, go and see what they have done. As of yesterday, 31 have been detained, while 24 police seriously injured. Now, we have our people there, they don't care. You see, they don't take it. Only one soul, 17 years old boy. France have been turned upside down again. Why will police even shoot at all? Maybe they even assume it was a mistake. But they kill us every day by day. Only in Nigeria, those say precisely from Yekorion, a freedom fighter become an APC supporter. Now to you, you feel does not mean each of these things we are living to grow in our society have a way of telling on us. Now at times we do so, we have one yam, part of yam come up for pot. He not say make the rest not done. In most cases, it can affect the people that go to eat it. In most cases, the people that were supposed to eat it and bellyful, they don't come bellyful. That's why at times, if somebody is breaking out from the mainstream, what you do, try to put the person in, because you have a role to play. Any person right now that is depopulating us, we are not much. That have been woken about the situation we are facing in our country, we are not much. Why many are still sleeping? And the sleeping people today, and is where I'm from, they are sleeping. That's why only I do right now, the love the man and woman play. The man tomorrow, be that is an ingrate, he start using it against the woman. You see senselessness. And when a lot of people promote you on certain things, they don't know it will happen to them tomorrow. That's why whatever thing you promote today, you also going to become a victim one day. You mind what you support. If you support, hey, this person, my dear, it happened to you. We criticize institutions. We correct you as an individual. If I'm talking to you as an individual, go and repent. Or go and rethink, maybe this thing you are doing, there's a mistake. But the hatred we have for some certain institutions, they must be removed. Now, if you now bring out yourself, that institution, there is a sense why it must have to stay. Then automatically, as we are laying curse on the institution that put us in this mess, or that put us in this state of Ajagaduism, then you go along with the institutions. So, only one teenager, 40,000 police have been sent out to go and curtail riots. Property worth of millions of euros have been burned down. This is the system. We just come. We are enjoying doing pranks. A lot of people don't go better for this life because why? Also, our free 2 months, particularly the black. We too like in US, black don't come out to protest. In Canada, they don't come out to protest. In the UK, they don't come out to protest. In Italy, nowhere they come out to protest. But because the same person you are going to enjoy tomorrow, people lost their lives a month ago here for France. Because the same vaccine that they said that is coming to come and kill people, people are still in prison today because they were caught, either with arms, trying to, revenge. We are feeling relaxed. After all, hey, how do you want to make it? If I thought God is even watching from heaven, do you think God will bless you? Collect from Peter and give to you? The same people who father have suffered in the land, most of the people that are still acting as a patriot today, their father died during the Second World War. Most of them, their father also died during the Berlin Conference. This thing must have to be done. And most of these Indian people is settling. They are settling because of you. So that let's suppress the government. So that our black brothers, it shouldn't happen to them. But anytime we see these people suffering, we don't help them. That's why at times, if we pray some certain prayer, the reason why God will not even show concern. Because people we are praying is for, they does not want it. I may just pray now, God has made that fall a victim of these circumstances. I even do help them. My dear, they are going to go and evaluate it. They will bring your attendance penalty or what? Did you what like another them know you? Maybe let me do some destiny display here. Maybe the cutoff mark is this. If no working on Polo, and when they evaluated it, now so it be, or you twin, instead of being like this, maybe nobody's going to mind you. Just look at the two now. Now the small one be waiting you don't sow, and now the big one supposed to be the equivalent or the minimum. They'll throw on my side. They will say, okay, my son Newton, don't worry. We do worry. It's a lava no low marry no worry. What talk? My the answer on it. That's why some prayer today is no answer. Know that the person praying for you, most of us, we have no seed on the ground. We have not done good things. That's why you see, you go to some say, Babalu, water because you make one more up. Or see where you feel Bovea. You want all of them to die. Then what are we talking about? Now, let me play to you this very... I told you we are not going to be spending too much time here. Now, let me play this very one to you. The one of the accidents. Dangote trailers is claiming lives, claiming people's life for free.
Accident to Ovia River.
Look at it.
If you know you have loved ones coming from Lagos, going to Benin. This is Dangote trailer of Ovia River.
Dangote trailer.
Currently this morning now. Look at souls on the ground. Look at souls on the ground. If you know you have loved ones, just reach out to them. Look at baby. Please, if you know you have loved ones, reach out to them. Accident on Ovia River, Benin Lagos Express Road.
So, that's it. Nobody will ever call Dangote to order. Why are you using untrained trailer drivers? Now you don't be a trailer for many parts. We know they see accidents. Trailer these days in Europe, there are kilometers you drive. They have a car slot. When you start driving, at the time they see you that you drive more than the normal hours, you are supposed to be sleeping, you are still driving. Then you'll be sanctioned for it. Our own story. Nobody regulated anything. Then if I tell you now that they are doing their normal ritual, you say, now lie, Dangote is Christ, is Christ-like. Dangote and Brigade, they are the Great Reaper. Nobody not even lying, but that's why anytime tension happen, they are happy. At least we are not here on a Lima boy, you know. But the reason why it's going to be difficult to lead you for to get it right as a people, because there is something they always put in our heads, and this thing is still there. It's still there. We have been over-hypnotized. We have been over-indoctrinated and indoctrinated at the same time. And we don't see anything wrong with what our leaders is doing. We don't see that there are some certain institutions that were created to kill the people. They were never made for you. If they are made for you, you will see the record. Don't you see right now that Kenyan government, they have risen up to do the needful. Go and check the development that is happening in Rwanda. Go and check the proactive measure that John Pablo Magufuli, before they also, you know, bam. Go and see what we are doing in Tanzania. John Pablo Magufuli rejected $10 billion loan from the Chinese. Because you know that if they give me this loan, they are still going to collect it by what they need. That's why today Nigerian loans is accumulating. Not even a way of paying it back, you know, they come and borrow more. And the more you borrow, the more they come into the system to take over some certain institution that you feel that this thing. Who tell you say Nigeria have oil? Nigeria does not have oil. Nigeria have already used their oil to borrow money. You are not the one controlling your oil. You don't have right over your oil. There are some states today who still functions, like Edo State, for example, because the government, they know that that man is a technocrat, he has brain. That's why you can't deal with him. He's using barrow and paper. That's why the same Wanokwa They want one idiot, one Agbe to come in. Just share the money, Agbe no Yoto, nothing, no balancing of accounts. That's why if you are school, they lit you. Maybe you are a little bit technologically savvy. There are balance of accounts you do. Why there are support, they don't do balance of account. Oh, well, Ukinokba, in our, I put 100,000. I think by June, all the two are not June. I think June say I know Meroy. They're going to look for the day we rain for, because that was the day. You also send another money where they put join the market again. But a sensible person will always calculate. Then maybe every 3 months or every month, he will also go to the drawing board and check again the goods he has, the bag of rice he has, the bag of beans, how many groundnut oil gallon. Then I try to calculate this. Something is missing. If I'm supposed to see with this money I've sold so far, the one they are owing me, I think the groundnut oil I was supposed to be having supposed to be 30, not 10. Some of them they will not know until they finish everything. That's who Nigeria is. That's why they want leader that is lunatic. That's why it's only lunatic that can also support a leader that is lunatic. A brilliant person, somebody with his right senses, will not support the recent federal government in Nigeria. Particularly when you are seeing other leaders. A brilliant person will not fight for any institution, because they know that this agenda that is coming, the institution have not done anything about it. They don't have a secret meeting they are holding, like one idiot of Edo State. They don't have any secret meeting they are holding to protect even their people. The Green Reaper have come to reap you. But the only word they say, me, my children, and my wives, we are free. Plus maybe 1 or 2 chiefs. That's all. If the war busts tomorrow, it is not everybody that one idiot that is going to be entering buckler. No. Is that buckler is made, or the shopper that is going to be coming is made for some soup persons. Then the rest of you will be. Now, why are you killing yourself when things are changing? That's why I'm wondering, instead of people to speak truth right now, you are not speaking truth. One, you are not going to recognize me tomorrow because you have been changed. That's why today I have the tenacity. I have the effrontery to use whatever language I want to use. But one thing I will not do, I will not indict myself. Start using some kind of word that will, when I be trying the law court here in Europe, then I'll be sentenced. But the one idiot is a one idiot. That one is sacrosanct. That's why one idiot also breed children that are also idiots. There are very many social media. How hell will a man, what a woman with a joyful heart, show to you as a sign that he loves you, is what you use against the woman Waragui? What does that tell you? That is the essence lunacy can be in a society. And you see the same people, they clap for the same thing. All what we are doing, all this exposition, Brafa is doing their exposition. May God bless them. Ododuwa people, Yoruba people, some of them do their exposition. The only people, only ethnic group who claim they have kingdom, they don't have a specific thing fighting in this life. It's Edo State. They don't have it. If I ever mention about Igbo, even some alien that also do children, they don't even care. All they know cannot degbe, we not degbe, what boy degbe. That's what they know. They don't care. Now, how will the fight that was supposed to be made for 100 people, one man will start fighting it? I know there is a sense why angel of the Lord appeared unto Gideon. When Gideon were gathering grains together in the book of Judges, an angel called him. He said, mighty man of valor. Gideon were looking about. Who is calling mighty man of valor? Because Gideon was not looking for another mighty man of valor, either by his side, at the back, or by the other side. Then the angel told him again, now you Gideon, you are mighty man of valor. He said, you call me mighty man of valor? Don't you see that? Go and look where I have vested my crops. Look at where I'm gathering it. Because the children of the Midianites, they will come and kill us if they see us. And perhaps the mass, I'm the least in my father's house. And my father is in Manasseh, suffering, Usenikoka. Then Gideon asked, if really, now God, now really talk to me. Give me proof. Now, what did God told Gideon? He said, all these Midianites, you are going to fight the hundreds of them and thousands and millions of them as if you are fighting one man. But do we still have such an angel again who will come and confront a man? The only person such an angel confronted was Nnamdi Kanu. You sold him out. That's why if you watch his pronounce something about Nigeria, not me, now you cause some for yourself. I always just come and reveal it to you that Nigerian will remain in pains until Nnamdi Kanu is released. You see the pains. Are you happy now? Is there anybody in Nigeria that is happy? What do you think is going to reverse this very happiness? How do you think you are going to be happy? When the Great Reaper have already carried their sickle. You know, this, I think we call it sickle doze in our Greek. You use in harvesting, cutting a pawpaw. You can also use it to harvest palm kernel. You know, sickle. That's what the Great Reaper. Now, so they cut people neck. That's why the people that got Dangote key today is minus. They're not coming in. They're not coming in. If not for the sake of ESM, thank God for Nnamdi Kanu. By now, all of you have gone. Or your is a lie, it's not the population. Either by road accident or by anything at all. The reason why they are using bioweapon against you, so that you have no stress. If all Nigerians right now, they are sensible. If Dangote trailer kill anyone again, the trailer won't be removed from the streets of Nigeria. Go and look at what the France is doing. Do you know what it's going to cost the government to put 40,000 police officials in the street? Do you know what it's going to cost them? Okay, you just think because now police now, there are duties you send police here abroad. It's outside duty, you have to pay them excess for it. If you don't know now, no. Now they use for house. That mobilization, carry them to go and do extra duty. My dear, you have to pay dearly for. Do you know how much you have cost France government? Because of the protests and the and the reason why France as a country, for example, particularly under this Emmanuel Macron is a small boy. We keep on facing calamity because it's the part of the beast system. It's a part and parcel of the beast system. Ever since Emmanuel Macron that we start talking about the beast system, that man have no peace. If Emmanuel Macron make love, now not even they release. Because the sperm is dried. He have no peace. Up to Justice Trudeau, and they take a hand for this thing. Joe Biden and don't mention to you today the people that own the beast system. Up to Rishi Sunak, that they send that one to come and, you know, conglomerate the atmosphere. Go and see Boris Johnson. His political career is done. That was why Donald Trump called Theresa May. Theresa May when you yoking. Why can you carry it? Oh, well, sir. No, tell me, can you carry it? Because you what? Why team where? Or we a team where? That was how Theresa May resigned. Theresa May resigned now. I know a lot of you. Oh, he resigned. She had to resign and run for their dear life. That was why when Liz Truss also came, Liz Truss, the purpose of her coming was just to come and announce the death of the queen. After announcing the death of the queen, what happened? He left. And Rishi Sunak came in. Rishi Sunak came in. Those are the beast system. Switzerland is also a part of the beast system. Their name is not just there as a figurehead. The most strongest and what can kill anybody for one day. Go and see Davos. A lot of you that in Davos. That longest tunnel. Zurich. It was a cover of almost 21 kilometers. The longest tunnel in the world. Or Switzerland. That was why the last time when Klaus Schwab, the chairman of World Economic Forum, he said our life is our first priority. They did not use somebody who take injection, take flight plane. they use somebody wey not, they say their life is more important. If God open your eye and you begin to do research to confirm what God have told you, my dear, you not go even fit. That is, you not go dey kill yourself for money again. That's why the people that see stingy today about money are people that doesn't know what is coming. For people that know what, people like us that know what's coming, if we have 50, we want to share it because we don't know tomorrow. If we have 50 euro right now, we want to share it. Any person you see that have no food, give to that person. Because the time it's going to come, your money might be useless. The time it's going to come, you might be no more. And what is going to boost your immune system today is the good you do. That's going to keep you alive. It's not how many houses you have or how careful you are. If you watch it today, yesterday I was on live broadcast. Today again, I'm seeing on live broadcast. As I be waka about that, so not be flag down at the follow on top of rock. Any shoe you use here, now that shoe, alagale no. But we thank God for our life that we are alive today to see how everything is going to get better for us tomorrow. So in a nutshell, let's try and do whatever thing we can to support good governance. Only what can help you today, tomorrow or whatever, it is the good governance you support. Now, let me play Patrick Lumumba for you. Patrick Lumumba. Because that man, I've went to various parliaments in this world talking about the development of Africa. Let's just play part of it.
In which kind of country will you want your children to be?
Yes.
This is the question. It is not about you and me. It is about them.
Yes.
This is intergenerational. After we have elected them, you'll then see them sending their arrows ahead. You'll see Bill Gates come and meet your president.
Yes.
You'll see Tony Blair come and meet your president. You'll see Macron come and meet your president. You'll see all of them. And then they will never admit, but they'll be told, if you want money in agriculture, behave this way.
Yes.
If you want money in this area, behave this
Ole,
way.
ole, in Africa they say such a thing.
That to the Chinese.
They don't tell that to Americans, don't tell that to the Europeans.
That to the Indians. They will never tell that to the Vietnamese. They will never tell that to the Koreans. But in Africa, they tell us.
Yes.
That is why.
That was why Bigate came. Bigate came to Nigeria on how to Nubu, Tifi Nubu. By bringing up now, look, Nigeria be so good now. Now you are not going to bring self-test kits for HID. We are watching you. We are watching. Then what Harvard does Bigate have to give? And mind you, for your information, Bigate have succeeded in created lab meat, laboratory meat. I told us last year here how UK also created a blood from the lab, not the one they draw from your body again. They create it. They create it because what they are trying to examine, being that they've condemned you already. No need of you, they're giving you better blood. They cannot give you any blood that will rhyme with your zombies. Now, it is hard time we should be anointed for once as a people. Why would these people say this thing? And the reason why I even do have not been able, I have not really gotten that permission to kill a lot of your leaders because you agree to it. You are a signature to it by not speaking. They always tell you now. Look at what Bigate said in 2011. The population agenda by force. Psst. A woman came and brought it out. In America, they what called Bigate and Melinda Gates, head whatever. The population, they excavated it on the wall. They crest it on the wall. But I show it on this very social media handle. Did you believe? But at the end of the day, you still went and roll up your sleeves. Give me here. Some of them say you even demanded to drink. They've created lab meat now. Lab meat. This one I no longer animal you get from you get from farm or you get from poultry. Lab meat. They've created it already. Look at it here. Fake meat approved. They've approved it already. It says US approved Bigate lab meat to be sold in all grocery stores. Just the same way, Yogoko, they also signed for human meat to also be sold. It's not a lot of people to speak. The word is looking for you to speak, waiting for you to speak. Nobody can speak on your behalf. The reason why I'm always playing our leaders, talking about people that are doing well right now, don't feel that I'm always the one doing this. It's not a conspiracy theorist. I'm trying to give you evidence. So the same way I'm doing, you are supposed to do the same likewise. Because we all have our own role to play. If you feel you are going to forget your role, instead of you to share a video, even no matter how beautiful your Facebook may like, I may be acting like zombie, because a sensible man cannot fight. You cannot fight for freedom with gentility. Freedom fighter does not have an attitude, they have a standard. What am I saying? Freedom fighter, a real freedom fighter does not have an attitude, they have a standard. Don't you see Matthew Nandekano, the best freedom fighter in the world? Same man people everywhere. You see when he shouts at times, oh nyara, oh nyoshi. But Patrick Lumumba cannot say that. So you see to it. So this no freedom fighter is not what you fake. You just see me shout just now, Yogoko, not be my eye. Because what I'm seeing here, you are not seeing it. You might be very, no, this is not a press interview that you want to go and impress on certain persons so that some women can start collecting your numbers. No. You are trying to enlighten the people of the adverse effect if they refuse to wake up on time from their slumber. What is about to consume them? That's why we do it with passion. So this is not a thing you do, maybe you call the speak. No, that's why my mistake self, even they make how they work. My mistake they make how they work. If you like, start saying you're supposed to use this one, use my the only comment. Did you understand? Yes or no? You understand what I'm saying? They know they use honorary until they say back me now. Look at it here. Bigate, you created lab meat. And the same body government are trying to be in the market that the people can start selling it. Now, what does it consist of?
In America, pretty much. Only to invest in fake food.
Now, this is what they have been doing in Africa. They have been weaponizing our food right from time. That's why the GMO is long ago they started it in Africa. Go to Oriomo today, you cannot see your Fafo again. You cannot see a Mowe again. Mowe not there again. Or that is, you cannot see Ikale. Imagine that Yamiami Nyani. What you now see these days in Nyausa, the more you eat that in Nyausa, the more you are senseless. Nothing is organic again. Your cassava, something have been harder to eat. All in the name of all the beer. 3 months are invested in it. Do you know how many billions they've used to put you in where you are today? Thank God that I'm not there. Now you they put for there. Instead of you to see show that yeah, there is still small life with you. You are still doing meneske. You know, concern me say, man, yeah, they are going to use you and use your children. Any person that see me, I know that it is vast equality. For me to know what you don't know, it shows that there is something I know you don't. Because who taught you this one in the school? Who's going to teach you all this one in the school? Who's going to teach you how to do this art in the school? Who's going to teach you how to combine dots in the school? So for you to show that yeah, there's still remaining in you, you still have sense. It is what you criticize them that make us to know. Do you know one thing people don't know? They so study our consciousness. They so study our energy, our frequency and vibrations. By the phone call you receive, they know you already. They know me. They know I'm going to fight against them on a very good day. They know Newton is going to be fighting this side. They know. That's why they can't arrest me. They know. So they also know you by your mumurity. They know everybody by this phone. Who told you? They don't know. They know. They know. They know everything about you. They know about it. That's why before they roll out anything, they roll it out based on people are not be woken. Bigay can still come to Nigeria today and do all manner of things. Say, don't you know that our people, to show their senselessness in Nigeria, nobody is interpreting the reason why Bigay came. Nobody is interpreting the reason why federal government said, day before yesterday, now it can't be now. He said on Punch newspaper that they are going to now be controlling whatever, HIV. They can't give you free test kits. Go home and test and bring it. Now the PCR test Nigeria did. What happens? What happens? Did anything happen? Nothing happened. They know already. That's why there are people that can. That was why during this very thing, my dear, my number is still very intact today. They did not send the message to me, true to God. See, the number is see phone now. That this phone, if I send a go give person for Nigeria, you go insult me tire. This is my phone. I value and part the one where they use it because of the number with the inside, because of the scene with the inside. But let me now, as a gallant reach, send and go give person, go say, see me finish. That's why many people for Nigeria, they're not better because they are too greedy. Even what you use here, go give them, they're not value them. Look at my phone. This is another phone. Why not put on for this one? This is another phone now. But this is the one more preferred. Because what is this useful? Then who is deceiving who? Won't I just set the cap and go and buy another phone? Or I just set this one now, for example, I go and buy another phone. But that's the way life is. So most of the time we are always problem to ourselves, but we don't know. We feel we are doing it. This one will say yes. Oh yeah, man. Today, a lot of people right now they are very good in their plan, but they are not good to secure their life. They are not good to secure their life. Like what Patrick Lumumba said just now. What kind of society do you want to live for your children? Now, if the society is as bad as like this, you feel one Messiah is coming down from heaven. Every one of us in media, nobody cares. Nobody shares videos like this. You are still running enmity. My dear, if you have obeyed me there, you are an idiot. You run away from this very pain. But today you have pains. Who lost? Now, who lost? Tell me who lost. Are you not fooling yourself? Now, it's something. When we call this thing, when purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. The word abuse is abnormal use of something. If all our governmental body and all institutions stand to do the right thing, and this was the reason why this institution were created. Just the same way courts were created by Wole Soyka, only what that man created is killing people today. And our children, they are indulging on it because of lack of sense of humor. They are not using it to protect themselves. They are not using it to kill themselves. In 1952, he created it, but at the end of the day, some person now embrace it. For this man to come out again and say, okay, let me rewrite this history or we cancel this very thing. He leave it there. And do you know this is also going to consume his children? We are not supposed to be having all these things. We are supposed to be having a social gathering whereby gun and killing will not be involved. But today we have a lot of things. The government will even give you license for it. We kill human beings because the food they gave to us and the injection and the water they use initiating you, it makes you to lose your consciousness. When you are killing human beings, it's as if you are killing goat. There are some ladies today, they run for war gecko. I've seen many. There are some women today, they run for just cockroach. Until their husband come, they can. Until that cockroach is killed. The husband will come from work and do extra 8 hours again, looking for that cockroach. Only I will not enter this house. Such a person cannot take people's picture and go and kill them. But you see some people, and there are most of us today, we cannot even kill fowl. We can't cut goats. Why there are some persons, they will kill human beings, but they taste the blood. Oh, come on. But which way? Then you not happen as a woman go and marry such a man, or as a man, you go and marry such a woman who have tied people. All their picture, small quarrel, you don't tie them. The same way we have bad youth and bad people in our society, also we have the same bad government. Oh no, if somebody is not bad, it's not a witch. You are a freedom fighter against xenophobia, against oppression, against stealing. This you that say you are an impeccable idiot, impeccable nincompoop, impeccable animal, impeccable zoology. And right now you are not standing with a man who stole. And his agenda is demonic and devilish. You are very happy standing with him. Who is that? Who is such a person? He takes somebody that is a witch, and which they get with the one where they wretched inside, who is very poor, wretched in the spirit, to support such an evil thing. Now, when we tell you at time what we follow, we determine what to follow you. Look at the book of Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. He said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. He said, being that you rejected knowledge, I have rejected you, you can no longer be a priest to me. He extended it also to their children. So whatever any person is doing today, you are building down a bad society for your children. That's why you see some persons, they are never brilliant. You see your some family like graduate Monday. Is what their father sold. I'm telling you today. You will see some family today, they are very daft. Is what their father sold. Nobody is enlightened apart from when I was asking Billy. He's in America there. By their fruits you shall know them. We know. That's why if we are accusing you, that's your boy. Did you have a graduate? What about your school? A family where they use biorati, they always take precautions. There's something that always grieves their hearts. This year, I'm too big for this. I will be too global for this. Come on, by appreciation. They show that the people that were also supporting Obaseki, and recharge your phone. That money we spend in Nigeria, you will not bring it down here. We also, as far as donated another money from our own platform to do souvenir. Some Benin alien, they said that I was given money, 200,000. How much is this thing I'm wearing? Go and Google it. How much is this thing I'm wearing? Whether 200,000 can buy it. That's how daft a lot of people will be. But right now, when they were not supposed to do the real thing they were supposed to do, to accuse a man selling out a struggle that everybody have contributed their best of quarters. You don't see anything bad about it. Mama, where you need do, or can do with it. You know what it takes? That a rat race in human race. Rat race in human race. This is the problem we have today. Because we are not ready to correct ourselves. I said it one time, until we start fighting ourselves in the streets. If France, the Francophone, the French people, they can come out and start destroying government property over one boy that we killed, 70 years old boy. I think, let me say a human. 70 years old human that was killed, for example. And 40,000 police have been deployed. The third day of riot, they are burning down things. But we doesn't see anything wrong. Dangote trailer will kill anybody because of the population agenda. And you are in Europe. You are supporting the population in Nigeria. Today, I excuse life out of you. Calamity will follow you. As many of you who support Nigerian government today over the population agenda are putting us in this state of Ajagaduism. Water will be toxic for you. Whether you are a man or a woman, there's no longer time for you to believe on your personal selfish interest, what you are going to eat. That money, as soon as they are paying to you, wherever you carry that money enter, jadi will enter your body. And the host of heaven say amen. Because the wickedness of humans is becoming too glaring. It's becoming too glaring. Most of the offices in France were lost because of one human being, 70 years old, but more than 10 people were killed today by a man, a Grey Reaper, who followed the gate of air to Aso Rock to come and discuss with Tinubu on the people of Yagbele. Tonight, as many of you have good life abroad and you are supporting the same government of Nigeria. If God be God, if I'm called, even from today, it will become toxic for you. The powers in the water is against you. A lot of people feel it's a joke. Go and look at My WhatsApp status at times, how they look at candlelight everywhere. Young people. Our people are lucky themselves that they are feeling pains. At times of feel pain in their lower abdomens. At times of feel pains in their clavicle. At times some pains are just there. They don't know how it comes. They are even eating medicine. The medicine is not working. Because we have a leader who wants us to go down. As many of you who is supporting these very evil plans for this depopulation agenda, you will be depopulated. You know, people don't know what you think. It's always a bed of roses. Do your prank now. Let Facebook pay your money. You are going to eat that money in pains. Let them pay you money. Be the fair person. You are having 40,000 watching you. Also, the people you are going to welcome you on the last day. They welcome you. Thank God you are here. You came to come and meet us. People don't know what is coming for them. Anything does not concern, particularly Dole, nothing concerns them apart from one idiot or what concerning. They don't bloody care about anything. I'm waiting for you to will me one day. Then I will tell you what that Tolegbere Catholic. Then you know if I'm called by God or not. I'm waiting for you. You bring the fight on the streets. I let him not bog you on. Whatever thing I have that day, I will knock you down. Because I'm not happy. Don't look at it. Pray and let God open your eye. It's the population agenda everywhere. They are using Nigeria as a test run. Dangote Trilogy no came anania. Before you know now, Fulani will start leeching again. Thank God for Mazuna the Kanu Yoga. This cost don't be on. Who set up ESA? The same Medolian they stood against him. Some of the BB they have for me today. Why am I supporting? Of an few idiots. Why would I support him? Are you the one that own my life for me? But most of you today, why are you not having pains? Why am I not having pains within me? Oh, I'm not pain women who no bell, no whole lot who is feeling unnecessary pains, stupidity everywhere. Mazuna the Kanu His Excellency, he said mad people everywhere. I was already talking about people from Inewi. I never know that it's the whole Nigeria. Very, very mad set of people. Even when the death is already at their doorstep, they don't see anything bad about it. They be foul. We go see one pikin, you see all complete. That's who they are. Then you want people to respect you, are not respecting yourself. Do what you are supposed to do as a leader. Go and look at William Ruto. Tell me Kenya, no, I don't even think today William Ruto will be having opposition. Because they are going to be applauding for him. I don't even think today now Julius Malama will be hitting Rafosa again. Because of what the new step he have taken. I don't think most African countries whose leaders have woken up, I don't think they will start laying curse on their leader today. Let's even assume that this is idiotic president you elected the other day. I'm waiting for the day any DSS call me. I'm waiting for you people. Now, now they try now. Let any day, if I not feel you pray at take collapse DSS for Nigeria, no say no be me. I go naked enter water. Zaza Lawagbe. Mona call me the one until they call the rest of them. Excusing freedom of speech away from the people's life. Then feeling you are doing the best. You can't speak. The same DSS, the same thing. Are they not going to be consumed? Are you not going to be consumed? Do you think that if Tinubu have come for you to have life and have it in abundance, are you not seeing the handwriting on the wall? That nothing is still working? Then the same people that support Tinubu now, may government of Tinubu, the benefit may get to your family. The heat of government of Tinubu may get to you. And the Donald Trump I'm supporting, the heat of Donald Trump may also get to me. What Donald Trump have in mind. And what Tinubu have in mind for Nigeria may get to you. What Donald Trump have in mind for the world may get to me. Say me. Cut out this video. Say me to it. If you will not die this night. Unless you supported the good thing. And may the will of your palace may happen in your family. That will be my prayer from now to you. Each time I see you shenanigans again. The plans of the palace may happen to you and your family. Say me to it. I'm praying for you here. They always sell out evils. I'm the only activist. What I'm doing, you will see the sincerity in me. what you are supporting in palace, what the palace is bringing, may happen to you. Where you were. Oh my God, say you. We want to make sure we sanitize this social media. If you must have to come to this social media, come with equity. Don't just come because you want to talk. Let me see any of you going to talk to me in here. This is the prayer I will rain for you. If you want me to sit down and lie down at the decision, I will do it for you. I will not pity anybody again. And I've dropped the battle line today. The plan of the palace will happen to you. Will happen to you. And let the plan of Donald Trump to me, in the whole world, let it happen to me. The plan he has for the world. And these are some of the things we are supposed to bring up so that everybody, now, if we must have a better society, there are a lot of things we need to do. We have to first of all sanitize ourselves so that we don't allow these same evil people to be overshadowed. Even the good ones, all of them, they are decamping. The good soldier that we have, nobody is speaking. Nobody is speaking. Up to now, nobody that the Spirit of God have entered, but Jesus Christ Spirit now use all of them. About that Jesus Christ Spirit, he could use all of you. We are choir mistress, choir masters. But none of you could come now, even see the evidence of what is coming. But we don't care. O time holy. When we say you shall reap what you sow, my dear, we ma yo mega yo, we ma yo tira yo, ya yi mega mi wefa, ya you wega mi mefa, de we ma yo mega yo. Now the other would day so, whatsoever a man sow it, it's in Galatians 6, verse 7. Thou shalt reap. Why the book of Matthew 5, verse 7? It says, blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Are you merciful in your thoughts? Are you merciful in your thinking? Are you merciful with the kind of vibration that you carry, that there needs for us to combine our vibration and energy together? Nobody cares. Only one man. Only one. Even when we are seeing the evidence already. Let them bring it on now. That's going to be my prayer from today from them. We are support to one. The plans of a one. Oh my God, I will group their children to it. Because their plans may happen to you. I've drawn the battle line today. Do my way, you just stay clear. I love battle. I'm like an eagle. Storm make it go to be balanced. It's too warm since. It have been too cold to my liking. Bring it on. Anyhow you can bring it. For all those who intellectual have a wobby akparabobo no man. Speak from two sides of their mouth. It's why the end unkept alien. The plans of your one idiot will happen to you. My God, also, he group of can wait group where you could give you some time to see if you can repent. They thought it's a bed of roses. If we support anything we support, no, that's how God wants it. It may be ugly. We are trying to change one or two narratives because it has been long. This is an age narrative that has been there for long. It has become a part of our system. Some 99% of things today you came to come and meet in this world will changed. The sense you have today is not your normal sense. Brigade if you go and see the family of Brigade. They were even the one who did the Spanish flu of 1918. That is what they do. They remove from the world. When they did it then, the world was 1.8 billion. That was the world. 500 million were all infected with this whatever. While many millions died. None of these people live to tell the stories. Today you are seeing a fresh generation. Then they now purported the film of Jesus Christ for you, and I saw it job be. Then you are praying nothing is working. You are praying nothing is working. The same people today now where Dangote always the same with innocent blood. They all prayed because nobody that left Lagos that all these pastors did not raise up prayers. Johnny Mercy, I covered the road with the blood. Don't be the blood be this. Why would somebody be playing with blood? Is this one not the blood now? Cover the road with the blood. Cover the road with the blood. Cover the road with the blood. Not even the spirit now. God, let your spirit take over. They only cover your life and everything. That's why your life has been bloody. Nothing is working. Look at the so-called fake pastor. He answer says, when I pray, no one of you moto yeke wefi. Stupid set of nincompoops. This is the time we are supposed to come out and do the real freedom. No, none of them is there. There are so many scriptures out of the Bible you can use to fight for freedom. Then we have banded demon and some of those people that died today now, may their deaths also rest in perfect peace. Most of them, the vision we saw for them that the end of by 2023, you will have your husband. You will go to abroad. Where is the abroad today? What we have used our sense to do? Call this Dangote to order. Why is your brain? Why is your trailer always killing people? They've also done their saraka for the whatever. Arian Duena is the richest man. Blood money on my man. Bloody set of people. Go and look at some rich men abroad. They are using their money to promote their economy. All they have, they are upon all their money. Is it not having refinery? Why for never see cheap today? They never they manufacture for. You're now going to see for TTV Tunubu. Let any DSS call me. If I'm not called by God. Let any jubilant DSS from Nigeria call me. Raise a prayer from you from here. You lose your wife and your children in a hurry. So that you feel the pains people from Obigbo are feed and people from Yekurion are feel. Because of your failed government. And you yourself that is also supporting this failed administration. Please, the good one, God, let me believe in you here. God Almighty bless you richly. God Almighty bless you. Today is Thursday, 29 June. Thursday, 29 June, 2023. So, do have a nice day, everyone. Our telephone number is +34 631 056 Our telephone number +34 631 056 284. That's our telephone number. Please follow us on National Patriot Association, one of our Facebook. I know we have not been uploaded there for the now, but you can still go and follow us there so that anytime we come out from there, you can still get the notification. Follow us on the Idu Nation is a promised land. Idu Nation is a promised land. Go and follow us there. So these are some of these things you are seeing today is what God is used to liberate us. Whoever thought that Moses, as small as Moses, and he was even holding the stick that parted the Red Sea. So inside the ridiculous God lies the miraculous. Some of the things you expect, you never expected that going to bring glory or bring salvation to your life. It will always use. That's why God uses the foolish things of this world to confirm the wise. Please also follow us on Intel Udu. That's our backup YouTube channel. INTEROUDU247 TV. INTEROUDU247. You space it then TV. So another our main YouTube channel is IAICP TV. IAICP TV. So I remain your beloved brother, Comrade Newton. The Bishop of Activism, the Hero for Democracy, Ambassador for Good Governance, CEO, Civil Disobedience Worldwide, CEO, Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. This is Baba Odupoem. So I'm signing out from here. Ciao, bye.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Newton. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to the ARJ YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching the ARJ YouTube.